This is a Saturday morning TV log from Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. Welcome to another Saturday morning TV log, and this time around it's Lassie'S Rescue Rangers, brought to us by Filmation. Greetings, my fellow YouTubers. I'm the Big D, and this is Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So this week's Saturday morning TV log is Lassie'S Rescue Rangers. Another rare gem of an animated series from the folks at Filmation. This show originally started out as a pilot film airing as part of the ABC Superstar movies in in on September in September no, not September. Let me retry this. It aired on November 11th, 1972, before it got picked up as a series the following year on September 15th, 1973, whereas ABC picked it up as a full series. Sorry. Anyway, this of course features the popular collie dog everybody's known for many years, ever since a classic TV show, which, however, had just recently come to an end right about this time, as a matter of fact. But anyway, this is kind of a wee bit different than the actual Lassie series. In the series, Lassie lives near Thunder Mountain with the Turner family. The patriarch, who happens to be a ranger, Ben Turner, along with his wife Laura and their kids, Susan, Jackie, and Ben Jr., as the Forest Force, a ranger rescue team that protects Thunder Mountain National Park. Lassie's the leader of the Rescue Rangers, a group of wild animals living in the park, working alongside the Turners to help protect the environment and keep it safe from visitors. Which, among some of those, have included a raccoon named Robbie, a skunk, and a turtle, and even a mountain lion called the Toothless. Yes, you heard me correctly. Yep. Okay, yeah, the skunk's name's Musty. Apologies, I found out. And then there's also Groucho the Owl. And there's many others that help, but anyway. Also helping the Forest Force was a Native American boy named Gene Fox, who was a friend to the Turner kids. Now, not all the animals appear in every Rescue Rangers episode. The only Lassie and Toothless are the only ones to appear in every episode. Well, and the matriarch of the family, Laura Turner, was absent from 3 episodes. Now then, since after watching this series, I watched the pilot film and about the first few episodes of the series. You can find the full series on YouTube, so you should have no trouble. Now, some of these may have. Now, one person does have them, but with I think Spanish title. Well, the Spanish title of it, but don't worry, it's in But the video's in English though, so you can find all episodes in English. The pilot film is there, but however, unfortunately, it starts off with the last episode of the series, and the quality isn't that great though. It was taken from an actual video cassette, which I'll get to that in a little bit. But anyway, each week, Lassie, along with the Turner family and their rescue rangers, encounter all sorts of strange visitors. The show's theme is kind of like about the kind of mystery like, similar to Hanna-Barbera's Scooby-Doo series in ways, with a little bit of the later seasons of the Lassie TV show blended in together. But anyway, I feel like this show's definitely very underrated, though, and what have you. Now, of course, they have Hal Sutherland on board as director, Lou Scheimer and Norman Prescott as producers, and Yvette Blaze and Jeff Michael as the composers of the theme. Now, of course, the Rescue Rangers series features all sorts of music from various Filmation shows, most notably the Star Trek animated series, which happened to debut the same year as the actual series. Now, the voice acting cast consists of Ted Knight, who most people would know best from playing Ted Baxter on the Mary Tyler Moore Show, and then later as Henry Rush on Too Close for Comfort. The same year this show premiered, he also was the announcer for another show on ABC, which was the original Super Friends, produced by Hanna-Barbera. Now, although he had recently did the narration for most of the DC produced shows Filmation did back in the 60s, except for the Superman cartoons. I will say this is a very good character in this. Voicing Laura Turner is Jane Webb, who had recently lent her voice to some of the various cartoons Filmation did, most notably Batgirl from the Batman cartoon, as well as Bay and Veronica from the Archie franchise. Now, for the kids, we have voicing Susan is Erica Scheimer. Of course, that's Lou Scheimer's daughter, who that same year would be the new voice for Marcia Brady, since Maureen McCormick was Splitsville from the Brady Kids animated series. Same thing with the guy who voiced Jackie, and that's Lou's son, Lane, who would do Greg's voice for the second season of the Brady Kids. Now they both do really good, and of course Lane Scheimer would go on to do some things for Filmation, especially voicing the titular character of Sport Billy later on. Erica Scheimer would go on to do work on numerous Filmation shows, including Tarzan and She-Ra, and He-Man as well, plus lots of others. I'm almost sure she worked on Tarzan, I'm pretty sure, but I might be wrong though. Apologies. And Ben Jr. is voiced by Keith Sutherland, who I'm not entirely 110% sure he might be related to, Hal Sutherland, but I could be wrong though. Please stand by. Okay, I'm afraid not. I can't get no info on that. Sorry. But even so, after seeing the pilot film, which was Lassie and the Spirit of Thunder Mountain, along with the first four episodes of the actual series, which were The Animals Are Missing, Mystic Monster, Lassie's Special Assignment, and The Imposters, I will say this show is very underrated. The show only lasted one single season and ended after an overall total of 16 episodes were produced, while counting the pilot film. But however, during the show's initial run, it had 15 episodes produced and aired. But with the movie, it counts to an overall total of 16. After the show's ending, it would later get shown in syndication, most notably later on with the Groovy Ghoulies and Friends syndication package. Unfortunately, the show was not well received. Rudd Werewax, Lassie's trainer, said, "That's not Lassie, that's trash." While the National Association of Broadcasters agreed on this, they're saying the manufacturers of this rubbish have incorporated violence, crime, and stupidity in what is probably the worst show for children of the season. Well, as much as I hate to say this was a long time ago, but to this day, since it's the present day, I disagree. I feel like this show has a little bit of an educational meaning. Now, originally, since after seeing the last episode, as part of a video that MGM released for Family Home Entertainment, with before they even showed the movie, apparently they did have an educational message at the end of each episode. Unfortunately, to this day, that's no longer available. Those statements are no longer available. Now, unfortunately, the show has yet to be released on physical media here in the States, and it has been Well, on DVD anyway. It has been released on video cassette though, and it has been released on physical media overseas. But however, it's unlikely if this will see the light of day on DVD here in the US. But anyway, like I said, the full series is currently available on YouTube. Now, I'm almost sure the whole series. Yes, I'm pretty sure that the whole series is available. Still, I am going to say it's really something. Oh, oops, I almost did forget. Lane Scheimer also did the voice for Gene Fox, who I think is a pretty good character as well. But anyway, if you're a big fan of Lassie, or if you grew up with a classic TV show, then I think you'll really enjoy Lassie's Rescue Rangers. It's a nice little show. Sure, it may not be one of the best shows out there, but it's a good show and in ways and has great characters aside from Lassie herself. But anyway, I have to say it's really, really good. Now, of course, a lot of you may know there actually was a Lassie animated series that came out many years later, actually more recently, but I've never seen it, but I've actually did see a few shots from that series though. But anyway, I think this show, again, as I've said already, is underrated, but also the heroes, the humans and Lassie and their animal friends who come by helicopter on the R1 copter, which is short for Rescue 1. And I think that's really good that so anyway, so stand by and I'll give you a look at some of the main characters. Now here's some concept artwork for the series. Now you can see in the top row we have from left to right, I'm pointing out there's Jackie, there's Susan, and then of course there's Gene Fox. In the bottom row we have Laura, then there's Ben Jr. and Ben Sr. Here's a little bit of some art with Gene Fox. Plus we see Musty the skunk and Lassie, and then there's Toothless the mountain lion. Now, if you do get a chance to see this show, you'll know who the other animal characters are when you see them. But anyway, from what I've seen of Lassie's Rescue Rangers, I think it's a nice little show. It's pretty good. Maybe not one of the best shows, but I'm disagreeing what they said a long time ago. I feel like this is an underrated show. This could have kept it going. But anyway, that's going to do it for this Saturday Morning TVLog. So now you know about Lassie's Rescue Rangers. Now you kind of feel like this would probably act as a precursor, kind of serves as a precursor to what Disney gave us with Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. Maybe not. Oh well. But anyway, if you're into the classic Lassie series or any other kind of show that has a little mystery theme, maybe not just Scooby Doo, but others, well, I think this is a show you might look into. So what did you think of Lassie's Rescue Rangers? Let me know in the comments section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Continue to help support my channel, and you know the rest. Join me later tonight when I do my next Do You Remember episode on the short-lived spin-off of Alice, known as Flow. So if you like this, check out these other Saturday Morning TV logs. If you want some more Filmation fun, you can check out the Saturday Morning TVLog I did for another show that premiered the same year, which the show borrows most of the music. This was from the Star Trek animated series. Or if you would like, maybe you can check out something else. Check out my Saturday Morning TVLog for another show that Filmation came out from Filmation that came out the same year, only it's more musical, and that's Mission Magic, which also aired on ABC. Or if you'd like a little bit of what was mystery themed, go to the bottom left hand corner and see my revisited Saturday Morning TVLog of Scooby Doo Where Are You? The original series. And the bottom right hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe if you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., as well as the Saturday Morning TVLog. Then I'm your guide. Thanks for watching, and next week's Saturday Morning TVLog is CB Bears. So until next time, I'm the Big D saying see ya.